Hello and welcome to another guided meditation from the Hamblin Vision. My name's Mike Jenkins, and this week's meditation is focusing on the vast capacity for our own being, a conscious awareness, which we can think of as this moment, or simply just as ourselves, to allow and to welcome, to simply allow all things to be. Fairly early on in my own spiritual search, I came across this concept or description of an aspect of the spirit, and that aspect is unconditionally welcoming. And so it's kind of the opposite of not this, not that. So sometimes when we think, is this enlightenment or is this awakening? No, it's not that, it's not this. So the opposite of that is this too, this too. And sometimes we can get caught up in resistance, in pushing things away. And we can step out of that sometimes. I like to do this actually by walking. So I might take myself somewhere quiet or where there's lots of space. It's very helpful if you go somewhere where there's lots of space. And simply just notice what is being allowed in this moment. Or to check in, taking a moment to check in with ourselves. What's here today? Without judgment. Just simply allowing what is here in our own mind, body, emotions, thoughts, physical sensations, whatever it may be, doesn't matter, but to simply witness it, allow it, notice it, name it even, and simply let that come forward. Let the awareness of what's happening right now come forward. So before we begin, just take a few moments to get comfortable. Wherever you are, you might find it helpful to go to a quiet space, close the door, maybe turn off the phone. And just take a few moments to allow your breathing to settle. Bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body. Relaxing the tummy, the shoulders. And you can either close your eyes or pick a point on the wall to focus upon. But whichever you do, just take these few moments now, these few minutes, to just step back and release any physical tension, just choosing to set it aside for now. And if there is anything arising within you, an awareness of any physical tension or discomfort or pleasure, any physical sensations that are enjoyable, just notice that that is happening. And notice also that it is allowed to happen. Yes, this too is here. You may simply be witnessing the phenomena in your present space. Where I am, there is light and shadow on the wall from the window. This too is here. The sensation of the cushion behind my back. A feeling of slight tension in the solar plexus. That's allowed to be here too. the sound of children playing outside, whatever it is where you are. Simply notice that that is already allowed to be here. We could say that it has already been given permission to be. It's already been accepted into the reality of this moment. And so if you notice, or rather if you are experiencing any thoughts that are problematic, any memory of unpleasant things that have happened in the day or the week, or any anticipation of anxious making things that might be happening in the world or in your personal life, your work life, just recognize them and notice that they too are allowed to be here. That's fine. They are welcome here too. Any doubts, any fears, any frustrations, any anger, any pain, whether it's physical, mental or emotional, any sadness or grief, all of it welcome, completely allowed to be as it is, with no need for modification. All those elements, those aspects of us, of our experience, all of it welcome here. And as you continue to sit or rest wherever you are in that awareness, just allow the embracing of whatever comes forward to be held. You may start to notice that there is an aspect of your own conscious awareness that is holding all of that, not trying to change it or negotiate with it or resist it or run away from it or run towards something else, but is simply purely holding, witnessing and allowing all of these things to be. And this is a very good practice to do if there's anything that you habitually resist. So if you have patterns of behavior or experience that are troublesome to you, and often most of us do have one or two things or many things that are like themes in our lives, that they come back again and again. We think we might be free, or we may have transformed or changed our relationship to certain parts of our experience. And quite often we're caught out, a few months later or several years down the line. So if there's anything like that in your own life, this is a very good practice to bring those things along to. Whether it's an old injury or hurt related to childhood or relationships from the past. Just taking some time to recognize that those experiences, those aspects of our own unique individual journey, they're already unconditionally accepted and loved just as they are. They are allowed to be completely what they are. It's almost as if we were to give that greater part of ourselves, that unconditional capacity, a voice to speak with, it may say something like, "That's okay. This too can be here. Yes, come in, this too. It's fine." All of these orphaned parts of ourselves that we so frequently exclude or reject, they are welcome here in the vast capacity of this moment of conscious awareness, of the forgiving and loving heart of God. Thank you for listening. You can find more of our guided meditations on our YouTube channel, and also lots of free resources at our website, which you can visit at www.thehamlinvision.org.uk. Thank you.